Now, the following is an extract of an interview that reveals a lot more about the CIA drone program. And it involves Christopher Aaron, a former intelligence and analyst for the CIA drone program, and also was Brandon Bryant, Sean Westmoreland, Lisa Ling, and Daniel Hale, who had been imprisoned just a month or two ago. The reason he was imprisoned? Because Daniel Hale released information about the drone program. And Christopher said that is correct, and there were one or two pieces in there which were classified. And he said it's something that I'm very careful about, however, that's what they got him for under the Espionage Act. Now, Christopher Aaron says, ultimately, what were we in Afghanistan and Iraq for? And he says, I am unable to accept that as a 29-year-old back in 2009, that's something that was so obvious to me about the failing of the trajectory of the wars. And I'm unable to believe that my military superiors and the politicians way above me were not able to see the same thing. And he said, so when faced with those set of facts, a thinking person has to say, was there not perhaps a policy in play to keep us in a state of war for one reason or another? Indeed. And he said the people who volunteered for this program, because we love this country, we love things that this country stands for, as far as the freedoms that we have here. I'm sorry, Christopher, but that is pure illusion. After 20 years of the Patriot Act, one could say delusional. Freedom's my ass. But he said, when you're faced with the reality on the ground through the video screen, that what is actually happening on the ground is not what is being reported in the mainstream media. It is not what the higher-ups in the military structure are telling us is going to win the war. And you start to feel an immense sense of regret. And in the beginning of the drone program, there was so much talk about this being antiseptic, and it would be like playing a video game, of life and death. But then as I researched it and also looked at what the military itself has found, you have huge rates of burnout in the program, and analysts, imagery analysts and drone operators who quit, or who just are mentally and emotionally and physically distressed, also psychically distressed. And he asked the great question, why? And he said it's not because they evaded roadside bombs, the imagery analysts, in the kind of the sense of injuries and PTSD that soldiers on the ground have had. It's because they're seeing intimately, day after day, shift after shift, violence unfolding on screens from a distance for which, in some cases, they feel responsible for things that go wrong, for a strike that happens, and they're not sure who was hit. Now, the interview goes on with the same theme, but the issue surrounding it is the cover-ups, the lies, and the damage they are doing to military people. And it causes billions of dollars in sick pay, medical and psychological support, benefit programs, all paid for by we the people. And for what benefit? Zero. The military should pay themselves out of their own overinflated budget the cost of damage to their staff under their wing. Period.